Hey, Little Oak. With everyone trying to do their part recently with social isolating, a big topic has been virtual meetings, whether it's with friends, clients, colleagues, whoever. And we've had some agents that have been a little unsure about getting started, a little bit leery, maybe nervous about how to get into it. So we wanted to just do a quick video showing you how you could take advantage of it with a program called Zoom. Zoom is basically just a software that gives you the ability to not only connect with audio, but video, as well as sharing your screen or documents in real time so that your clients can actually go through it with you. I wanted to just take a quick minute to show you how easy it is, how you can do it quickly, but also how you can make sure that you're safe while you're doing it and keeping things secure. As you can see behind me, we've got the Zoom website. Zoom is just located at zoom.us. You can go there and sign up for a free account. You really don't need the paid version. The paid version, the office does use it, but it's when you require meetings that are going to be longer than 40 minutes at a time. For the most part, it's not really worth it for the majority of people. You can probably get away with just the free version. There are other things that are added with the paid version. None of them matter for making sure that you can have a quick and safe connection with your clients or your friends. So the website zoom.us, you just go here, sign up for the account, and you'll be on this same page. More than likely, you'll be looking at the profile page. You're going to notice some stuff is blanked out here. There is some stuff in here you shouldn't be sharing with people. The personal ID that's offered here, it is a way to join a meeting with somebody. So the problem with using your personal ID is just that it doesn't change. People have been able to get access into other people's Zoom meetings by just guessing those numbers, and if they're not protected by a password, it's not too hard to get in, and you can cause some disruption inside of those. As well, this doesn't change. So when you create, I'm going to show you to create a meeting, that ID will change every single time. It just cycles through a bunch of different ones. So you're not going to have the same one that you've maybe handed out to somebody in the past. So if you wanted to from here, you could go ahead and click on meetings. And this is if you wanted to actually schedule well in advance a meeting that was coming up. Again, you're not going to see the full details of what is on the screen here, but if you wanted to, you could choose schedule a new meeting. And you could go through all the options. You could give it a topic, you could choose your date and time, you can give it its own set password here. There's a bunch of settings that you can turn on here. It does work, I guess, if you have something that you've got planned in the future, but in most cases, you're probably going to be in a point of wanting to meet up with a client, or that you want to talk to them right now and you want something to go over. So the easiest way to do that is actually with this host a meeting and using video on or off. It's up to you. Video on is probably a little bit easier because you can actually get some sort of response back from the person you're speaking with. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to just show you how easy it is to do that. I'm going to take me away here and we're going to hop onto a video on meeting. I'm just going to choose open Zoom meeting. The first time you do this, it may ask you to just okay using your audio and whatnot. So what you're seeing now is just the beginning of a Zoom meeting. Right now it's just me because I'm the only one that's connected to it. And I did choose to use my audio. So that's going to use the audio of whether I'm on a laptop with a webcam. You can do it from your phone. I'm using a different camera and a totally separate mic. It just depends on how you want to set it up. This is currently all set up to go. So I'm going to choose to invite. And now when I go into invite, I'll show you the page that comes up here. There are ways where it can ask you if you want to send it directly through your contacts, if you've got, you want to send it out through email. The easiest way to do it is either to copy the URL or to copy the invitation. If you want all the details of the meeting, you can use copy the invitation, or you can just as simply choose the copy the URL. And what will happen, I'll just show you both. If I choose copy the URL, and what I'm going to do is I'm just going to post it. You could choose to email this. You could choose to WhatsApp it. I'm going to show you an example of it being WhatsApped. But there's a lot of options of how you could send this to. You could text it to them. Really, you could send it to them any way that they want. More than likely, they're going to want to probably load it up in their laptop or computer or the phone. I'm going to show you how to do it from the phone just because it's easier. But all I've done here is I've chosen copy URL, and I'm going to just pull WhatsApp over here. And so here you can see this is the link that's sent to them. On the meeting ID here, it does show a password of 113529, which is completely randomly generated by Zoom. That password is caked into this link here, so the person does not need to know what the password is in order to get into it. They would just click on this link and be brought up. And the other one would be copy invitation. And if I chose to copy the invitation, the amount of information that's going to be given to the person is quite a bit more. It's really unnecessary for them to have all of this information. Really what they need is just that first link. So what I'm going to do now is I'm just going to show you what happens when I connect to this meeting using another device. So obviously it'll be weird if you were talking to yourself, but this is just showing you how simple it is, where now I have sent the information to myself through the phone, clicked on the link, and now I'm sharing both my video and audio, and I'm seeing the audio and video from the other person. And so it makes it really simple, first off, because now I can just connect on a visual and an audio level, but let's say that there is a form that I need to go over with them. And ahead of time, I just opened up a random, one of our more recent ones from the board with regards to all the stuff going on with COVID-19. You can kind of see that in the background. Now I can see that on my computer, but the person that I'm speaking with isn't seeing anything. They're just seeing me talk to them. But if I want to be able to share that with them, within Zoom, I can just go up here, share screen. It's going to ask me, what do you want to share? And in this case, I'm going to choose that I want to share that particular PDF that I had opened up. I'm going to choose share. And now on my screen, you won't notice much difference. If you look right now, all it's done is it's made the video smaller. But I have this PDF open, which is great, but what your person you're speaking with is seeing, I'll just see if I can turn this around now and show you. So what happens here is now they've got the PDF showing up on their screen, and as I scroll through it, it's scrolling through both on their page as well. So I'm controlling what they're seeing. And the reason that this works really well is, first off, it gives you the ability to just quickly go over the contract with them, showing them maybe different things that they're going to be signing, whether you've already sent it to them through DocuSign or through something else, but it gives you a chance to actually review it and go over it with them. If you wanted to, you can, through the annotate up here option, draw on here, you can spotlight words, and this is showing up on their screen as well, the coloring. But what's cool too is if you needed to, they could also, so from my phone now, I'm going on here and I'm just going to squiggle along the top in green. That's the other person being able to actually affect it as well, and then you can clear all those drawings off later. But it just makes it really simple to just share this particular file with them. And when I'm all done and I don't want them to see it anymore, I'm just going to choose stop share, and now I'm back to just the visual and the audio side of this meeting. And then again, when I'm done, I'm just going to click end meeting. I'm going to choose end meeting for all. I want to disconnect them as well. And that's it. The meeting's essentially ended. There's no more connection between my computer and them. It's all been turned off. Zoom takes you just to this static screen afterwards, and I can go back into my normal account here or choose a host a meeting from here. So it really is quite simple. It just takes a couple tries. I think one of the best things for people who are maybe a little bit nervous about doing it is just you can shoot any of us a message. You can talk to myself. You can email Don at littleoak.biz, and I know he'll be super happy to just hop onto a call with you and walk you through the steps of how do you share stuff, maybe that first couple times, just so you're not feeling a little uncomfortable about how you share it. But once you've done it once or twice, it really is quite simple to be able to work as much as possible from home. So hopefully you found this helpful. If not, just send us a message and we'll help you through it, and good luck.